Hello and welcome to the last video for the GamingZpound. As you will find out later on, it's merging with XPound. There's a whole big thing with that. Go over to XPound, check it out. The GamingZpound will now be called the Gaming Zone from here on out. This is the last ZPound video. And I was umming and ahhing on what I should do for the last ZPound video. Should I go out and review something? Should I give you a preview? I decided to make a list just because it's simple, it's to the point, I can do it quickly before I go off and do other stuff. Coming up when we go to do when it's the Gaming Zone, there will be reviews of Sonic 4 Episode 2, Lego Batman, a roundtable discussion about franchises, Tomb Raider trilogies coming up. Sorry about that. Tomb Raider trilogies coming up and more. So you'll be able to check them out. So with that said, this video it's the top 7 MMOs that should be. I say should be because basically these are the ones I would pick to be an MMO. This is my personal list of 7. I will explain why or why I picked those 7. So with that said, here is my top 7. It's my personal opinions. You guys may think the list should be in a different order. You may have different stuff you want to see. I don't know, but this is the list. Number 7, Resident Evil. The reason I picked Resident Evil now, I could have chose something else. I was going to pick Marvel Zombies, but I was umming and ahhing on which zombie property should be here. I just wanted an MMO that was a zombie one. I felt there should be a decent one. It needs to be like a proper survival one. That's why I picked Resident Evil, as you know how I feel about Resident Evil being a survivor horror. But anyway, the thing with that was I could see people playing as either zombies or playing as survivors, or C playing as like police people trying to protect the survivors and trying to kill the zombies. So you could have like a freeway thing, which could be kind of cool. As the zombies, your goal is to bite the survivors, turn them into zombies. Your goal as the police would be to stop the zombies and save the people. Your goal as the actual survivors would just be to try and survive this thing, and you get XP from like outliving zombies or something like that. That could be cool. I'm not a game designer. I don't have the exact synopsis or how it would work, but a game where it's like zombies v humans and stuff, and the zombies can infect humans, it'd just be cool to play. And you know for a fact that'd be fun. It'd have to all be PvP servers though, unfortunately, but still that'd be cool. I don't think there's been an MMO that's done that yet, and I know there's been a couple of zombie text based MMOs, but it's not really the same. So that was number 7. Number 6, Street Fighter. I know, another Capcom one. Ironic, since I don't really like Capcom at the moment as a company due to forced DLC and stuff, but that's a different point. I picked Street Fighter just because, honestly, take the Street Fighter 4 engine, let us create our own people, let us go around the world training with people like Ryu or Ken or Chun-Li, and then when you're leveling up and you're learning new moves, once a month or something like that, have a giant tournament where all the human people would play. As well as that, throughout the whole thing you've got PvP matches all online, with being able to customize your character's appearance, his voice, what moves he does, being able to actually go on missions to learn new moves and stuff like that. Wow, all the fights and all the combat would be using the Street Fighter 4 engine. It'd be completely different to what I've seen. It'd be like just a sole online fighting game. I'd enjoy it. That's number 6. So with that said, number 5, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I chose Buffy just because, well, I'm a fan of Buffy. There was an MMO of this planned, it's been cancelled, but you've got, basically, you could have humans, you could have witches, you could have werewolves, you could have vampires, you could have slayers, based on how season 7 ended. You could have all these things, and you could have them all just with different types of missions, different types of goals, different ways of going about stuff. That'd be fun. And with it being Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you could get the decent story written by Joss Whedon. You could get some of the original actors back, or if they're all willing to come back, which I'll admit I doubt that. So you could get that. You could also just, basically, it'd be the Buffy universe, but you'd be able to actually live in it and do missions in it and meet friends in it. That'd be awesome. With that one out the way, number 4. I'm not a fan of this property myself, but I'd be remiss if I didn't say Harry Potter. I'm sorry, Harry Potter should be on there. I put it on as number 4. Harry Potter should be an MMO by now. I may not like Harry Potter personally speaking, however, you've got the different schools, well, not the different schools, you've got like the different groups within the schools, from my understanding. You've got the evil wizards, the good wizards, you've got how all of this shit works. It's just mind-boggling how that's not been a proper MMO by now. I mean, come on, we've had Hello Kitty online, but we haven't had Harry Potter online. What the hell, video game world? What the hell? I'm sure most of you would probably have put that one on your list too. How that would work, I don't really know. I imagine it'd be create your own student and live it wherever the hell the school's called and do it that way. Like I said, may not be a fan of Harry Potter. That should be an MMO, and I'll be honest, I might even play that MMO. So now, number 3. Tron. Again, how the hell is this not an MMO? Seriously, the whole film and comics and TV shows and everything to do with Tron has all been about one thing. Humans from our world get into a computer world and experience games and challenges and enemies within this world. I mean, come on, it's custom made for an MMO. I mean, literally, all you could do is write down on a piece of paper, Tron, MMO, and just list the games from the film, create your own program, boom, you've got a game. Yeah, obviously there's going to be programming and how it works and getting the gameplay and stuff right, but seriously, you're pitching at, it's made by Disney. How the hell did Disney not think of this? This is the same company that has made sure like THQ and shit published, what was it, like fucking 10 million Cars games. We've had fucking Winnie the Pooh games, we've had Hannah Montana games, we've had fucking singing, dancing, High School Musical games, Wizards of Waverly Place game. How the hell did they not do a Tron MMO? That's got to be the most stupidest decision ever. Do it, Disney. Make a Tron MMO. Do it now. And that little rant over. Sorry for that. Number 2. Pokemon. This has to be on everyone's list for an MMO by now. Pokemon. Seriously. To put it on the Nintendo Wii U, the bottom bit there can be all your actions and how you're attacking them and stuff like that, and just play on the screen, or you could even just play in the hand with it if the screen's on. I don't know how the screens work, I just know it has to be on a Nintendo console. Wii U, why not? But basically, instead of taking the little trainers you have in the grass and stuff like that, no, it'd be real people. You'd be catching these Pokemons in missions and stuff, and leveling up your Pokemon skills and getting badges and stuff like that, and fighting real humans in the real world. You're literally walking down the street there, you're literally just walking down the street like that. Your friend's walking that way, he could literally stop, talk to you in the Pokemon world. Oh cool, I'm on a mission, you're on a mission, cool. Hey, want a duel? Boom, you got a Pokemon fight. Pokemon as an MMO, I know some people feel it shouldn't be an MMO, some people feel it should stick to just being, well, like its name implies, pocket monsters. I want to see a Pokemon MMO. With that said, number 1, Ghostbusters. I'm just gonna let that sink in for a second. Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters, a video game, ended with basically the actual Ghostbusters saying, hey, let's do a franchise. Let's branch off into other cities and other towns and do other groups of Ghostbusters. Take that concept, throw in the weapons from real Ghostbusters, the weapons from Extreme Ghostbusters, throw in a load of monsters and monsters, ghosts, ghouls, trolls, whatever, from real Ghostbusters, from Extreme Ghostbusters, from the comics. Boom, you've got an awesome MMO. I can make my own Ghostbuster, team up with friends, and sort of like Star Wars Galaxies did, where once you've teamed up and you've made your own league or group or guild, once you've done that, you get a firehouse. Inside that firehouse, your particular guild then gets to live in the firehouse, because every MMO needs a guild system. That's one. The second you've got a guild, you get your own firehouse, you get your own Ecto 1, or well, Ecto whatever the hell they want to call it, because it wouldn't be Ecto 1 as that's the actual Ghostbusters car, but still. I mean, imagine it, you and a bunch of friends teaming online, you're leveling up your systems, one of them's using the Extreme Ghostbusters blaster gun, another one's got like the real Ghostbusters trap and throws it on the floor, it opens up, you're catching a ghost. Yeah, they'd have to eliminate the crossing of the streams, because let's face it, if you play an MMO online, people like to be dicks in MMOs. You know someone would wait till you got to the very last boss and then cross the streams just to annoy you. So yeah, let's remove that concept about that crossing the streams bit. We can give an in-world explanation, and then include missions as well as busting ghosts from cartoons, comics, ghosts that the creators have made up just for this game. Basically, you get, instead of going and speaking to individual people around cities and stuff like you do on most MMOs, this one you get missions from Janine, you walk around the world. It'd be awesome. Throw in some appearances by like once you're like at a dead high level, the more ghosts you catch, the more your league starts to become a threat. Once your league gets up there, that's when you get people like Gozer coming back, and you get the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man battles and stuff like that. It'd be awesome. Ghostbusters the MMO. Make it. But anyway, that was my top list of MMOs I think should be. What are yours? Leave comments below. As usual, you can catch us on Twitter, you can Facebook us, go to the blog spot, whatever. I've been your host, Chriz, aka The Mole. And even though this was a simple short video, it was more to address the fact this is the last GamingZpound one before it becomes Gaming Zone. Hopefully you had fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what you think about my video below and what you think about the opinions expressed in it. See ya.